Hello, Gospel Light, and happy 30th anniversary. My name is Jiang, and I have been attending Gospel Light for the past 3 years now. And when I first got to know about Gospel Light was when I met a missions group from Gospel Light to China. And I was actually the tourist guide. So I met Mo Capacey, Zoe Capacey, Chloe Capacey, and a bunch of other people from Gospel Light. And I got really connected with them. I felt like they're already my best friends, even though I just met them. And we had a blast. They went back to Arkansas, and I continued my life. And I started attending Pensacola Christian College. And that winter, I actually went to visit Arkansas and Gospel Light. And that was when I first met Pastor. And we talked for a little bit, and he had to leave the house, I remember. And when he left the house, he was like, "Hey, man, I love you." And I was like, wow, I just met you. But that's the kind of person Pastor is, and I love it because in my culture in China, we don't really say stuff like that to each other, and I wasn't really used to it, but now I say I love you to people all the time. So anyways, after that, I went back to college, and as you guys know, COVID hit. So I usually go back to China for the summer, every summer, but that year I couldn't. So I hit up Pastor, I said, "Hey, Pastor, I have nowhere to go. Can I come stay with you for a whole summer, and I'll do whatever you need me to do?" And Pastor was like, "Yeah, man, of course, come. I mean, I would love to have you here." So I came, and I lived basically with him. I lived right by him, and for a whole summer, I helped out with the remodeling of the auditorium for the church, and I was doing activities with the youth group, and I was having a blast. So I fell in love with the people. I fell in love with Pastor's family. So Pastor came to me, he talked to me, he was like, "Hey, man, I really want you to stay, and why don't you attend Champion Christian College?" And I was like, wow, that sounds good. And there's a story behind that, but it's a long story. But I decided to stay, and I just want to say I love Gospel Light, and thank you so much for being always so loving and kind and so welcoming to not just me, but the people everywhere. Happy 30th anniversary, Gospel Light. I love you guys.